Hello everybody, Aaron here, and I'm with Lolian.
Hey guys!
And welcome to Nancy Drew, Treasure in a Royal Tower. Starting in the next adventure here. These games are kind of short and sweet and just kind of fit perfectly into taking a break between some of the Lego games.
Yeah, it really does.
So, we'll go ahead and get started.
Hi there.
New game.
It's me, Nancy Drew. You're just in time for my latest mystery, Treasure in the Royal Tower. Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games, you might want to click the tutorial button first for a few tips on how to play the game.
I don't think we need the tips. I think I make that joke every time, but I've played enough adventure games.
That's fair.
Dear George, so much from my Wisconsin ski vacation. I arrived here at Wickford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is completely shut down, and the surrounding roads are closed. I think I'm one of the few guests who made it to the castle at all. The place is huge and old and slightly creepy under the circumstances. You should hear this wind. What's more, the owner, Christy Lane, my father's friend, is away on business. I tried to ask the caretaker, Dexter Egan, how I could contact her, but he said he didn't know. Doesn't that seem odd? I couldn't help feeling like there was something he wasn't telling me. All this makes me a little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy myself. After all, this is a vacation, right? I have big plans to explore the castle. That Ezra Wickford, the original owner, must have been quite a character to have built such an extraordinary place. It's filled with strange, dead-end corridors, for one thing. And I noticed one of the towers is totally different from the other ones. Of course, I'll have to save some time to meet Jacques Brunet, the French ski instructor. Tell Bess she'll be the first to know if he's half as gorgeous in person as he looks on his website. So, George, I guess things never quite go according to plan, but at least this time, the culprit is just a snowstorm. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy. Now all I need is a mailbox.
Is that so, Nancy?
Oh, that's right. She writes the letter in this one.
Yep.
And then we have to send it.
Wickford Castle, Locker 310, combination 517.
Got it. Just in case we forget.
Yeah, just in case.
It's entirely possible.
There we go. Let's close the thing. Can't just back away from it.
Oh,
There's my
that's
room key
important.
card. That was room 205, I think.
Yes.
Ugh, that.
Sounds like the radiator is broken.
Yes, it does.
That's right.
Okay. What's this?
Magazine.
Sassy detective.
What's in her bag?
Fingerprinting.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I hate the sound of the radiator in this one.
That's fair.
I think I was supposed to gonna have voicemail, but well,
Welcome to the voicemail system. Please press 0 to retrieve messages. To leave first message. To go to the next message, press 2. To second message. To leave the system. Thank you. Goodbye.
I guess there was no messages.
I guess not.
Okay, so I guess we head down to the front desk or something to see if we
Yeah.
can mail this letter.
Maybe
Oh,
inquire about
silence.
the radiator.
Yeah, I would not be able to sleep in a room like that.
No, I
Like,
would
it's
not.
bad enough we have window AC, just because our central AC isn't the best in our house. And my gosh, that's loud enough.
It is. It is
Hello,
loud.
Miss Drew. Did you get squared away upstairs?
Yes, thanks, Mr. Egan. My room is charming, but I think there's something wrong with my radiator. It hisses, and there's a clanging noise, too. Would you mind checking it out for me?
Sorry about that inconvenience, but you're just gonna have to sit tight for a while. I'm the only one on duty while the owner's away. And around here, it seems like even if it ain't broke, it still needs fixing.
Fair.
Last time I checked, there were only 24 hours in a day. And now to make matters worse, there have been a couple of incidents.
I hope it's nothing serious. The owner, Christy Lane, is a friend of my father's.
and I know how much she loves this castle.
Everything's under control. Is there something else, Miss Drew?
I just need a stamp to send this letter, and then I'll be off to explore the castle.
Well, I can take your letter, but the mail's not going anywhere for a while. It's snowing like there's no tomorrow out there.
True.
So explore all you want. Take the grand tour. But forget about the library. It's off limits.
Ugh.
Did he just say library?
He did. He said library, and I know a few people who'd be very upset about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like you mean business, Mr. Egan. What happened? Too many overdue books?
Sassy.
Someone vandalized our historic library. Really turned the place upside
He
down.
said it again.
He's
The
making
owner,
me
Miss
cringe.
Lane, she's gonna be pretty upset.
Why would anyone want to vandalize the library?
I have no idea. I straightened up in there before check-in yesterday and everything was fine. Now it looks like a bomb went off. Books everywhere and somebody hacked a big hole in one of the walls. I locked the place up and called the police, but who knows when they'll be able to get here.
It's fair.
Wow, a hole in the wall? What do you think they were looking for?
I can't tell, but somebody's definitely after something.
What else has gone wrong?
Well, this Professor Hotchkiss just called me in a terrible flap, saying our room's been robbed. I went up there, but she wouldn't open the door to talk about it. Wouldn't even tell me what was missing. So what's she want me to do about it?
It's fair.
Sounds like you're swamped, Mr. Egan. Is there any way I can help?
Well, Hotchkiss has a pair of ski boots in the basement. The Frenchman's been working on them for her, but he won't deliver them. Says he's a ski instructor, not a bellhop. I hate to ask this, but if you could grab those boots and bring them up to her, it might smooth her feathers. Sure would smooth mine.
Okay, see ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a
I won't
trooper.
push too much.
Right. He's a little bit grumpy.
Oh, person.
Hi, I'm Lisa. Did you hear what happened? Someone broke into the library and vandalized it. Dexter locked it up. He's saying the culprit must be one of us in the castle. Can you believe it?
But could it have been Nancy? Because Nancy wasn't here until just now.
Right.
Yeah, Dexter just told me the library is a disaster area and that it's
she
totally off
just-
limits.
Too bad, huh? I'm dying
She's not
to see what they did
emphasizing
to
that
it.
first R very well.
Don't quote me on this. But I
No.
think Dexter has an extra key to the library somewhere around his desk.
Everybody is butchering the
how
word
have
today.
I never noticed this in this game?
I know.
I guess you've really got your finger on the pulse around here. Any other castle scandal I should know about?
Oh, we got scandal, honey. Professor Hotchkiss is claiming she's been robbed, for one thing. But the real scandal is downstairs. His name is Jacques Brunet.
What do you know about Professor Hotchkiss?
Oh my gosh! Wait till you hear this! Hotchkiss is this nutty old woman who's always typing and talking to herself in her room. I was walking past her door earlier, and I heard her screaming that her room had been robbed.
What were you doing by her room?
It's a good question.
You said she's a professor. Do you know what she teaches?
I'm really not sure. She just kept wailing, "My theory, my theory." I think she teaches history, or maybe a foreign language. I thought I heard a couple of French words pop out of her mouth. But don't quote me on that either. I only barely passed Spanish in high school.
Habla español?
Hardly. I'm just a humble photojournalist covering weird old mansions in the Midwest, and this place is one of the weirdest. Did you know Ezra Wickford, the original owner, shut himself away in here for like 50 years?
You must know a great deal about this place.
Not really, but I sure want to get into that tower that came from France. It'd be great for my story. Too bad Wickford sealed it off. Maybe it's his ghost making those creepy noises at night.
I wonder why he didn't want anyone to go into the tower.
Creepy, right? I mean, did we stumble onto the set of As the Castle Turns or what? Well, you probably want to get settled. I wonder what we're gonna do with ourselves while we're all cooped up in this place.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
Definitely an interesting character.
There's obviously a time system in this game again.
Yep.
Don't know how much effect it will have, but it's hard to say. I don't really remember. That's that. It looks like he is not here at the second. Oh, he is.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle Jacques Brunet. So, what brings you to beautiful Wisconsin?
Oh gosh.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Nancy Drew. I'm here on vacation. What's your excuse?
My excuse?
Yeah, what brings a professional skier from France to Wisconsin? Why not Aspen or Lake Tahoe?
I am here for Isabelle, mon petit chou. She's an American studying at the university in Madison, and I've asked her to marry me. That is excuse enough to be in Wisconsin, n'est-ce pas? And besides, I am not the first French work of art to end up here.
Are you a work of art?
So you came halfway across the world for love. That's a fine excuse. So, when's the wedding?
As soon as possible.
Are you the eager one, or is she?
Do not ask me about the affairs of my heart, Nancy, or I will think you are trying to steal it. But tell me, how will you spend your time here, Nancy?
I'm dying to have a look inside that library. I heard it was vandalized. Do you know anything?
Nancy, a pretty girl should not worry herself with this type of thing while she is on vacation. I should warn you, Dexter is very protective of this place. He does not take kindly to people snooping around where they should not.
Thanks for the tip, but I think Dexter and I are going to get along just fine.
Get along just fine, you say? A woman who knows her own powers of persuasion. Elle est dangereuse, non? Ciao!
Excuse you, sir?
Nancy, comment ça va?
I need
to
the
bring
boots.
Professor Hotchkiss her boots. Do you have them?
Yes, I fixed her boots. But you should be relaxing by the fire, sipping cocoa, Nancy. Not running errands for Dexter.
Tell
I
me
mean,
about these boxes
what else
you're
am I gonna
making.
do while we're
When I am
locked
not
in here?
skiing, I need some other way to express myself. So voila! I make these hot boxes for keeping secrets safe. I'm sure you have many secrets, Nancy.
I'll talk to you later.
Allez, bye-bye!
Definitely an interesting character.
Yeah, so 310?
Yes.
Which one's 310?
That
310.
one. 517.
I went the wrong way.
The combination is 517, but it's not working.
Huh. Strange. Time to, kind of meet the next character. Kind of. I love the music in this game.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Kind of that French style classical music. I know there's probably a style specifically for this. My sister would know that way better than I would.
That's fair.
I don't know music genres. Thankfully, I believe I'm fairly familiar. She's not this way, though. She's on the other side. I think I'm fairly familiar with this castle from the previous times I played it.
That's
but
fair.
I believe she is... Yep.
You know it when you get close.
Yes, hello? Is that Jacques with my boots?
Actually, it's Nancy Drew. But I do have your boots for you.
Oh, good. Boots, fine. Thank you, thank you. Everything is fine. Just leave the boots at the door, please. Yeah. Oh, and it seems I'm out of change. I'll just have to tip you the next time, Mandy.
I forgot about that.
It's Nancy, and I'm happy to leave the boots. But if you're not too busy, Professor, I'd just like to introduce myself properly and ask you a couple of questions.
Questions, yes, and proper introduction sounds lovely, but not now, maybe later.
Okay, then. There's your boots. Crazy lady. Excuse you, did you just...
Yes,
Good
she did.
heavens. Seems excessive. Okay, so we know the library is blocked off. I guess we could talk to Dexter about the code being wrong.
It's fair.
Can I help you?
So, how long have you been working here?
A while.
Fair enough.
About my radiator, Mr. Egan. Do you think you'll be able
Be a
to
little
fix
bit of
it
a Karen
anytime
here.
soon?
Sorry, not yet. Hotchkiss called to report that she got her boots. But now I'm told that the light is out in the back stairwell. Could you
Yes,
check
it
the
is.
circuit breaker in the basement and make sure it's working?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Okay. Okay, so we saw the breaker box when we were down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's right here.
What is the meaning of...
Sorry. How am I supposed to know what does what?
Good question.
What is the meaning of this?
This numbering on here makes no sense. It says 2, 3.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to turn these back on like that? Because normally with a popped circuit, one would be obvious.
Right.
Do I just check up here?
Nope.
It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
Should you?
It's too dark.
I think that's
I
a
should
little
take the
broken at
elevator.
the moment.
What's a little broken?
The elevator, isn't it?
No?
No,
Nothing
it's
wrong
not
with the elevator.
broken? Thought
Maybe
it
it's
was.
those that are supposed to be the other way? Let's see.
Nope.
It's too dark. It's too dark.
Oh,
I should
shut
take
up,
the
Nancy.
elevator.
Okay. Do any of these look wrong?
No, but I also am not experienced with breaker boxes.
It's fair. Maybe these ones? Because they're like separate from the rest and unmarked?
Maybe?
I don't know.
They all look like they were in the on position, so I
Yes,
don't know.
but this is a video game.
That's true. It's not supposed to make sense.
Aha!
Hey, we got it.
We got it. We got it.
We know what we're doing, kind of, sort of.
Do we?
Maybe.
Since when?
I don't know. I guess I'm making assumptions at this point.
You know what they say about that.
I know, it's very dangerous. I think what I'm remembering is that you can accidentally break the elevator.
Accidentally, you say?
I wasn't expecting us to break it so soon.
It happens immediately. That's why I was saying it's not broken yet. We're in between floors. Oh no, we're gonna die.
Oh no!
Box.
Box.
We'll see door.
You.
Okay.
Now it's broken.
Hey, look, now we're back right where we were. I think what they expect you to do, because I did have the guidebook for this game. What they expect you to do is go after you visit Mrs. Hotchkiss, you're supposed to take the elevator down to the first level to talk to Dexter again.
I gotcha.
So that's when it's
Yes.
supposed to break.
I was in the elevator and it got stuck between floors. I had to climb out the top and I just barely made it up to the floor above. Do you think you'll be able to fix it?
Well, I doubt it's broken. I'll check the power switch in the basement. Glad you're okay. But don't go climbing around the elevator shaft anymore. It's dangerous in there.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
He didn't even
You're a
say anything
trooper.
about everything we've done.
Nope.
So he said that thing was in the basement. Is it that like big red switch next to the...
I believe it is.
Went too far.
Elevator reset.
Go, elevator. Sound of elevator moving. Okay. I honestly never really feel like this is the fastest way to move around the castle.
That's fair.
I almost always feel like maneuvering around it manually is faster. Especially when I never remember where this comes out at.
It's locked.
That must be the library.
Must be.
Okay. Oh dear. What can the matter be? This way? I can see like where you have to go from the first floor to get back over here.
Yeah.
Seems like it's excessive length of time. I mean, if you're over by Jacques already, sure.
Yes?
I don't want to pester you, Mr. Egan, but...
The radiator?
The radiator?
Thanks for dealing with the circuit breaker. Okay, we're really making progress here, kid. So, you go up to Hotchkiss's room and see what she wants for dinner. She's not answering her phone.
No problem, boss.
Nancy just becomes an employee of anywhere she goes.
Pretty much.
Of course, there is the ones where she's actually, like,
An employee.
either pretending to be or an actual employee for a short term.
Ugh, Virginia Woolf never endured such interruptions. Who is it?
Hi, Professor. I thought you might be getting hungry in there. Could I relay a dinner order for you?
Oh, hard to think of food candy when I'm riding the raging rapids of my theory. Oh, right now, I have plenty of pre-packaged energy globules to keep me
Ew.
going. But tell Baxter that I am developing a powerful craving for couscous. Yes, couscous for dinner would be splendid. I'll have a nice tip for you next time, Fanny.
Excuse you?
That's probably the worst one that she could probably call you.
Yeah. I mean, this game wasn't made in England, so it's not as bad. That's like a name here.
Yes?
The professor says she has a hankering for, couscous.
Couscous? Never heard of it. Tell her to order something off the menu.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
We didn't grab the menu from our room, did we?
No, we did not.
Gosh dang it. Pretty sure that's where it is. I could be mistaken.
It probably is.
Getting to Nancy's room is the most annoying to me because it's like weird turns that you have to take. Thought you said you were gonna have that fixed, man.
After we get Hotchkiss's dinner, maybe.
There it is.
You got it.
I can't read any of that if you're expecting me to read any of that. There it goes. Library, outdoor attraction. Okay.
Oh man, the two things that you come to do and both of them you can't.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That really
Library's off
stinks.
limits. Outside is a blizzard, so.
Is that my couscous already?
Sorry, Professor, but there's no couscous in the house. You'll need to choose something from the hotel menu.
Well, I don't have a menu. At least not from this hotel. Oh, be a doll and fetch me one, will you, Tata?
Does that mean she keeps all the menus from
Did
every
you get
hotel?
the menu?
Sure did. How about opening the door so I can give it to you?
Oh, you're a sneaky one. Just slip it under the door, please. Nice and easy. No funny stuff.
Paranoid one, aren't you?
Baby back ribs, yeah.
I mean, this is Wisconsin.
Oh, chili cheese dog, fried bologna sandwich. I'm not usually much of a meat eater, but very well. 50 drumsticks, please.
50?
Chicken,
That's
that is.
a
Cluck,
lot.
cluck.
Not much of a meat eater, you say.
50 drumsticks.
I don't know
Whatever
that I
makes
could
you
put away
happy.
50
Rock and roll,
drumsticks.
dear.
I can barely put away like 6. And that's a lot.
Right. And
I get
those
a-
are like full drumsticks, not even just like wings or anything.
Yeah, it's true. You can put away a lot more wings, but okay.
Can I help
That's a
you?
The
lot.
professor has changed her order. Seems she's developed an appetite for chicken drumsticks. 50 of them.
Okay then. Drumsticks we got. Oops. But I guess Jock better take that bag of chicken legs out of the freezer. Will you tell him? And then take the rest of the day off, kid. Your radiator's as good as fixed.
As good as fixed or
Woohoo!
actually fixed?
No, that's a great
Okay.
question.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye,
It's
kiddo.
fixed in theory.
I feel like I'm just doing this guy's job for him. It's okay.
He has to be doing something while we're doing all this, right?
I mean, he sits behind the counter, assumedly.
Assumedly.
But why? But why when like people aren't checking in because they can't get to the hotel? I don't know.
Tax season is coming up. He's got to get all his documents in order. You can't be late on that again.
Again?
Again.
When was he late on it the first
I
time?
don't know.
Nancy, comment ça va?
I don't speak your language.
Dexter told me the combination to my locker, number 310, is 517. I tried it, but the locker won't open.
Dexter must be confused, because I think that is the combination for number 311. Try 311.
Dexter needs you to defrost that big bag of chicken legs.
Oh la la la, what does he think I am? A sous chef?
Yes.
I'll talk to you later.
Ciao!
I mean, you're
There's
French,
two
aren't
of you two employees here, and you get kind of it's just kind of how it goes. 517.
Yep.
I've worked in enough jobs where there was very few employees to know you basically are just everything when you when there's so few of you.
It's true.
Ah,
There we go.
oh. Okay. Camera. Passport for a Helen Carp.
Card?
Card?
It looked like a D to me, but could
honestly.
be a P.
No, it's a
Oh,
P.
okay, carp.
Helen Carp. And a Tanya Lee Gooding. Why is there multiple passports in here?
That's a great question.
Helen Carp, that's just what's her face upstairs.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Illinois driver's license for Alina Boyd. And a
Florida,
license for Tanya Lee Gooding.
Yeah,
Is that the
look
same
at
person?
that.
I mean, she's got what state identification is this? North Carolina. Okay, gotcha. That's Illinois. That
It's her with different hair.
yeah, it's the same face, different hair. What's this? 30 November 2000. Lisa, mi
Ew.
amigo. Wait, this isn't Spanish.
Lisa, mi amigo, ¿cuánto tiempo sin vernos? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué haces en Wisconsin? Llegamos a Sevilla y fuimos a un hotel de una plaza con grande a la grande palmeras, I believe is what that says. Mi marido y yo cenamos a las 7. 7. La comida fue buenísima y la bebida también, claro.
Después.
Después
I don't speak Spanish at all.
de
guys.
cenar, fuimos a dar una vuelta por el pueblo. Dimos varias vueltas. I'm probably butchering this, but la calle de las Sierpes.
You're asking the wrong person.
Y luego nos sentamos en un café. Se lo he dicho a Pedro. Ha habido muchos problemas. Has much problems. Es el quien tiene. She needs something. Interesting.
I don't think we can look at the rest, but I think it's just to show that
Yeah, she's obviously
she
fluent.
speaks Spanish, even though she said she doesn't speak Spanish. Is there anything else here?
Doesn't look like it. Interesting.
Time to confront someone. I mean, she said she's a photojournalist, but still, photojournalist doesn't mean that she can break the law. She has multiple passports and IDs with different names on them.
Right. That's identity theft if I've ever heard of it.
Identity theft or fraud, depending. If
Yeah,
she's stealing someone else's identity, it's identity theft. If she's creating new people, it's fraud.
that's fair.
But assumably you'd have to, like, because in order to get those IDs and stuff, you have to provide a social security number
It's true.
and social security cards. So,
So either she's really good at coming up with fake birth certificates or she's stealing somebody else's.
yeah.
Hi there, how's it going?
So tell me more about the life of a photojournalist. It must be very glamorous at times.
Well, there's nothing glamorous about the pay, I can tell you that much.
There was a little mix-up with the lockers, and I accidentally opened yours.
Yeah, and?
Well, I was kind of confused. I was just trying to see whose stuff was in there, and I found a bunch of IDs in your bag. They all had your picture and other people's names on them.
A savvy photojournalist always carries a couple of alternate identities, Nancy. When you're working under deadline, you don't always have time to play by the rules. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Do I?
What do you know about Jacques Brunet?
Didn't you watch the last Winter Olympics? He's France's big cheese of skiing. He holds the record for the 500-meter slalom, but he totally choked at the games. I guess he's washed up now. But at least his looks haven't gone down the tubes.
Ugh.
Does your job take you to exotic, far-off places?
Well, there is a lot of travel. Too bad I'm so useless with foreign languages.
Sure.
I'm dying to find a way into that tower. Where do they usually hide the secret entrances in weird old Midwestern mansions?
I guess I should know, shouldn't I? Too bad most of the places I've covered aren't any weirder than imitation butter. I wish you'd hurry up
Ew.
and find it, though, so we can check it
Is that
out.
just marjoram?
Probably.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Later, Nancy.
Later. I think that's gonna be it for this episode. We kind of got to meet everyone, did a few of the early tasks, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. See you guys.
Bye.